Hello everybody, it is me, Christopher NUCIOLA. This is my ball building career finale that's going to shake the foundation of what you thought about me in history. This here is a charger, a really big iPhone charger that's going to go around the ball, that's going to shake the foundation of what you thought you knew for a cloth bands ball. But I have been holding this back for several months just for you here today to see that I'm not a liar, pants on fire, when I say I lifted a ball that's going to shake what you thought was possible. Get ready. All right? To begin with here, this is me when I graduated from middle school. And this is my biological father. Around the time he was still alive when this photo was taken. And this is what he looked like. All right? I'm going to show you how much I look like as much as he does in the next part of this clip. But he's next to the American flag and styling it real good with his expensive jeans and his really nice looking sweater and that awesome hat on his head. Oh, and don't think he wasn't wealthy either. He was very wealthy. Yeah. So here is the sheer perfection pure density tape ball. No twists, no turns, no air pockets whatsoever on the entire tape ball. I built it out of as many tapes different as possible. Excuse me. I built this out of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of tape without messing up the density whatsoever, including a bunch of rare tape that I bought from auctions that you don't find at the store, that you don't find at a garage sale, but you find it on an extremely rare ability, so rare that it dates 200 years ago and it would need to be put in a museum used on the ball. If that's not amazing enough, this is when it was finished, taken on 11/26/2021, near close by a few months to the time Aaron Nesmith was going to get rid of me, and the time you previously saw on YouTube when I lifted this ball. But I deleted the video because I didn't want it on YouTube. It was too scary. So this tamed tape ball contains 10,000 1-pound rolls of tape. And enough to contain 500 pounds more tape over that, with 3,500 extra rolls of tape to keep the weight properly, but it brung it way over the edge. When this picture was taken, it weighed to be 10,500 pounds. Super density. You're about to find out why. This is supposed to be my tape ball character if it was alive and could walk around and was animated as the same thing here. So this is it, walking around animated as the same thing here, both sides. Now, here's the ball when it was a little bit smaller. But I did a super purchase of this tape, 35 pounds of it, with a smaller tape ball built specifically out of clear tape next to that only. This contained 40,000 clear rolls of tape to build that in this photo, next to the tape ball that shakes the foundation of history on 10/31/2021. On the back of that is the same sheer perfection tape ball with my cloth bands ball next to that, built out of dollar store cloth bands. When it was smaller, but it was all orange, with me matching it with my orange shirt, with me growing my beard out. These are a few rolls of the regular giant tape I would get from Walmart. That long roll right there, that is the long roll of tape that the orange tape came off of. And the size of it, the roll of tape itself weighed 15 pounds. And it took me 3 weeks of nonstop work to add that entire roll of tape to the ball without messing up any of the tape and using the 100% tape roll. Because guess what? It was so wide that it wouldn't even go on the ball. And I had to cut the tape for it to go on the ball. And that took forever. Finishing moment. Oh wait, somebody just gave me that. Now, this here is the cloth bands ball. When I finished it with me next to it, I kind of made it look a little bit cartoony, just a little bit though, to bring this moment out. This is how much me and my father look just alike now. In this photo and in this photo, we are exactly the same age right now. 30 years old Christopher NUCIOLA me. Get a load of that. Shortly before Aaron got rid of me. Now, think of this rubber band ball as being the biggest, most amazing project you have ever seen in world history. It weighs 10,000 pounds. It has 1,000,000-something rubber bands. Think of this rubber band ball that was given to that museum at Guinness World Records that became this after 12 years and dry rotted. You can see how it was built on the inside. Look at the difference. And then think of that difference of that tape ball that I built. Look at the density levels on this. And then look at the density level standards I used. So there's like this versus this at these moments. And then after this and after this versus these moments. And then these moments versus this. And this is what you're looking at. So imagine that as being possible. Then I'm not going to shut up either. Let's keep going. All right. Here's me when I was 2 years old, and I just got back from church at Christmas time. There's all of my Christmas presents and me getting ready to blow up my 2 biggest pink balloons ever. That's what the back of the photo looks like, but there's that moment. Here's me when I was 1 year old. When I first got inspired from balloons with this giant Mylar balloon I got for my first birthday. And what inspired me with this was my uncle Frank NUCIOLA actually got me this balloon for my birthday. And I said, let me hold it. He said, no, Chris, if I let you hold this balloon, you're not going to be able to control it. It's going to go up to the ceiling, and when it goes up to that ceiling, we're not getting it back. He let me hold it. Sure enough, I couldn't get it back, but this is that moment when he gave it to me, that snapshot. Then, here's me when I was born, that 4 pounds, few ounces pre-me. I was born with 2 toes. I don't know how in the world I grew all 5 toes later. But think of this as my toes when I was born, and this is my foot now. Same foot after all these years. It looks completely normal. Like this never happened, right? I think I have some of my doctors scared with this weird adaptation of growing all these new toes. But I noticed something. I can move them. Weirdly, like nobody else can move them. And that's how I know they're an adaptation. But anyways, that's how you know. So, there's my mother behind me there and my grandmother holding me for the first time. Now, let me set you guys up here just for a second. But before I go, I'll just set this up with the front camera. This is my moment today. I'm going to show you this cloth bands ball built out of all these cloth bands from the dollar store at the width of my door. I got a more dangerous level I've been building from. Let me show you.